Salam, I'm Zhannur. In this video, we're gonna learn how to correctly pronounce some of the unique sounds in Kazakh language. I will break down each letter, explaining how the jaw, tongue, lips work, giving you example words and the practice phrases to say out loud. If you want to speak Kazakh clearly and confidently, make sure to watch this video till the end. We start with a. Let me explain you the jaw position. So it's open wider than the other vowels, and the lower jaw it drops noticeably. A. Now the tongue. The tongue is flat and low in the mouth, but not raised. So a. And now the lip position. So it's relaxed. But spread lightly, so like as you are smiling a little bit. Now let's compare that with a. So a, you see the sound is more thick, hard, a. But you know, the jaw is not open, but a little bit. And you smile a little bit. And you make sure to pronounce that softly. You see the tongue is not right? It's just in the position, in its position, lay down like And you like make sure you control your back of your tongue to pronounce it softly. Now let me give you some of the words with this sound. So the first one is aki. Alim. An. The last one. Adime. Now let's do mini practice together with the phrases. Akim жұмыста. Akim, my father, жұмыста, at work. Мен әдемі ән айтып тұрмын. So here what we practice is әдемі ән. Әдемі, beautiful, and song. Бұл әлем ерекше. So бұл әлем ерекше. We continue with The jaw is slightly open. The tongue stays neutral but mid-high position. And the lip is round. But you see, as I pronounce it, my lips they are in the round shape but slightly being opened. It was smaller, but as I pronounced it, it got a little bit bigger. So when I pronounce it, my jaw drops a little bit. And also the sound is soft. So make sure you pronounce it not right? Like your tongue is the position will not be like this. It will be just like flat, relaxed, in its place, neutral. Just you make sure you make your lips round and you open it a little bit and make it sound softer. Now, example words with өзен. Өзі. Өмір. Өрік. Өрт. Mini speaking practice. Мен өзенге бардым. Өзенге. Бұл өлең әдемі. Өлең. Ол өнерді жақсы көреді. Өнерді. Ö. The next is ö. Ö. So the jar is almost closed. Keep your teeth close together. Now the tongue position. So front of the tongue is raised, like touching your lower teeth, but going up a little bit. Now the lip is. You see, I'm kind of trying to make it square. And actually, I call this letter as a duck letter, like the soft duck, let's say, duck, because the position of our tongue is like in the duck, like a duck lip. It's not round as like this, as we just learned. It's not like this. It's a square. And to make sure you sound like the tongue should be right behind your lower teeth. And I would say that the tongue position here, it's slightly like round a little bit and touching the lower teeth. Now example words. Ü. Yürek. You see, the duck. Yürek. I think you have a really good association with a duck and this letter Ö. Ümit. Ün. Үйрену. Mini practice. Мен үйге барамын. Үйге. Үйрек суда жүзіп жүр. Үйрек. Мен қазақ тілін үйреніп жүрмін. Next one is O. I think you can associate this one with my name because my name has this O. So this O actually is just as same as the previous one, but the sound is harder. O. So what the jaw position, the lips position is the same, but we change the position of the tongue. O. We have to make it sounded harder. The was softer, but O is harder, like thicker. O. So the position of the tongue, it's not touching, it's not in its place. It's you back up that tongue a little bit. So let's imagine this is the tongue. This is the lower teeth. It was there, like in the neutral position, but it goes up a little bit, up and back. O. And this part is like around. O. Now example words. Ol. Oya. Uzun. Ustaz. And for the last one, let's pronounce my name. Zhannur. So it's O. It's not wo, right? It's not O, it's O. Zhannur. O. Now mini speaking practice. Менің ұлым мектепте. O. Ұлым. Ұшақ кешігіп жатыр. Ұшақ. O. Ұйқы. Ұйқы өте маңызды. Ұйқы. Now we're going to continue with K. So the jaw is relaxed, the mouth slightly open, like not like this, but slightly open. The back of the tongue is raised a little bit. K, k. And the lip is just neutral, not involved in the sound, but the sound comes from right here. It's kind of like, back of your tongue touches your throat a little bit. K, k, like this. K, k. That's like, if we compare that with r, we're gonna learn it a little bit later. This one is harder. It touches very hard. K, k, not like r, right? It's k, k. This is your back of your tongue. This is your throat. K, k. Now example words. Kala, kala. Kız, kız. Kol, kol. Kan, kan. Kız, kız. Mini speaking practice. Kala әдемі. Kala. Қар жауып тұр. Қар. Бұл жұмыс қиын. Қиын. Қ. Now, next one is It might be difficult because in English, this like in the morning, that is mostly at the end. But in Kazakh language, we use this sometimes also in the middle of the word. Like in the konger. Okay, first let's learn how we pronounce it. So the jaw is slightly open. The tongue is back of the tongue touches the soft palate. Looks like it's covered this throat this fully. The sound comes from the nose. Now example with words. Ang. Ang. I think this one is pretty easy for you. Next, tang. Tang. This one, zhangbar, can be a little bit tricky. Zhangbar. So I think you can split that into two syllables. Zhangbar. 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 Next, әңгіме. 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 тыңдау. 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 Mini speaking practice. Мен әңгімені тыңдадым. әңгімені. Таңертең ерте тұрдым. Таңертең. In the morning. Жаңбыр жауып тұр. Жаңбыр. Next one is ғ. ғ. This ғ is, as I explained it a little bit earlier, it's softer than q. So the jaw is slightly open. The lip is neutral. Here, the most important thing is the tongue. So back of the tongue is near the soft palate, not touching, but allowing the air flow freely. But I would say that with a little bit of problem. R, r. No, it's like not k, r. Like I would say k, like when the car is like hitting something, like tars. But when something is slowly touching it, it may give that sound. R, like r, r. Yeah, the sound comes from right here. R, r. But not roll it. R, not like in the French. It's completely different. R, r. Softer than k. Now example words. Ғалым. Ғалым. ғасыр. ғасыр. ғашық, ғашық, ғимарат, ғимарат, ғажайып, ғажайып. Now the next one is when we pronounce we smile. The tongue is right behind the lower teeth. We try to make it sound softer. So now the example words are n, s. So you see I'm always smiling with elim, ishara, and ırımşık is like cheese, you know, ırımşık. So the next one is ye. I decided to include this one as well because this ye is a little bit different than English. It's not like e, it's ye. It sounds like at the beginning there is a e, but then it becomes another vowel, ye, ye. So e and ye. Example words: yesik, yesik, yeke, yeke, ертең, ертең, етік, етік, and есім, есім. I hope this video was helpful for you. If there was a sound that you found difficult, I recommend you to download my app. It's called Kazakh Language, available both in App Store and Play Market, absolutely for free. There are lots of materials with audios, so you can play and repeat after me. You can make the audio playing faster or slower, however you want. And remember that clear Kazakh pronunciation comes with practice, like my English. In the future, we're gonna cover more topics together, so don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.